Gene's like a Tasmanian devil. So Gene, you gonna come up here and give us some news?
Yeah, we're gonna do this quick because I'm really disappointed in Dustin because I used to think I was the coolest guy he knew, but I lost that to Kendrick all day. All right, quick rundown of what's going on. School started yesterday in Chatham County. Superintendent Jackson rode along on one of the school buses. I don't think any of the kids knew who he was. All right, we were talking about growth. Michael Smith actually got to speak at the Chatham County School Board meeting 2 weeks ago. That video is up on our Chatham Journal YouTube channel, and we've got an article written about it on chathamjournal.com. So you want to have more specific information as to what Michael was talking about, you can find it there. Now let's talk about schools. One of the things that's happening with all this growth is we're going to be running out of capacity on schools. Right now, Seaforth is sitting at 1,081 students. That's the largest school here in the county now, and this is going to be their 4th year of existence. Jordan Matthews, 846. Northwood is down to 666. They were as high as 1,400. So you've got the new school coming in. And Chatham Central sitting there at 320. The numbers sound okay, but what's going to happen is they had a report come to the school board a couple of weeks ago where they did a study as to the projections based upon Chatham Park and other developments in the county. And right now, Seaforth's going to be in capacity, brick and mortar, so that means without trailers, at 2025. Northwood's going to be at capacity at 2031. That's not that bad, but when you talk about middle schools, Pollard Middle School is going to be at capacity next year, 2025. George Moses Horton down in Pittsburgh, 2031. Elementary schools, North Chatham's going to be at capacity now. Siler City Elementary's at capacity 2026. Perry Harrison's at 2027. So going back to Dustin's discussion, hey folks, we're going to need more schools in the next few years to accommodate all this growth. The other thing too is if you go to the Chatham Journal Facebook page, facebook.com Chatham Journal, you'll find these numbers on a chart. So if you didn't want to write it down, you'll be able to find it there. The other nice news is on Friday they did an award. North Carolina High School Athletic Association presented Seaforth High School with the Wells Fargo Award. It's one of the top awards, and it's actually the first time a Chatham County school has won that award. There's also been some grand openings coming up. You had the apartments, the medley at Northwood Landing. They had the ribbon cutting right before the storm came up, and Tyler was over there going, yeah, do happy hands. Hoops Pizza just opened up. We did a video on that. You can find that on our YouTube channel. And it's actually gotten over 6,000 views. Our Chatham Journal website gets over 30 to 50,000 visitors a month. Wade Barber Park dedication is taking place across the road. It's a 2-acre passive park. I guess that means you can walk, but you can't run. So you need to watch out for that. I don't know what a passive park is. High school sports are underway. High school football started last week. Jordan Matthews won, the other 3 schools lost. This week, all 3 schools except Northwood are playing in town. The other thing I want to let you know, Ashiba Rojas for the Chatham News and Record, the print paper, he and I do a sports live stream every Thursday at noontime for about half an hour. We talk about sports, we talk about Chatham County. That live stream last week had over 1,000 views. Some of you are going, oh man, that's nothing. Hey, in Chatham County, that's a bunch. So again, it live streams on Facebook, it live streams on X, and it live streams on YouTube. Look, I am not a magician. I believe technology allows ordinary people to do extraordinary things. So that's what I take advantage. I don't do this by myself. I do have folks that help me out. Also, on our YouTube channel, we've got 4,400 subscribers. We've got 6,400 videos, and we've had over 3 million views when we started the channel 17 years ago. The other big story on that, if folks that drive by 15501 across Bynum, you look over the Bynum Bridge, that log jam is gone. All right, NCDOT came in and they cut up the logs. Woo! But you know what? They sat there up against the bridge for weeks and weeks and weeks until a woman, Debbie, came along and said, hey, we got to get this cleared up. So the water got up to 17 feet. That log jam is gone. You can see a video. I flew a drone, and you can see that the log jam is no longer there. Also, one of the things that we've been doing, and we live stream a portion of that, we're doing more live streams, and we're doing it because people are watching. And what I usually do is we'll go out and visit the place. We'll do about 15, 20 minutes, because that's about your attention span. You went over 20 minutes there. But what we find is people actually watch it and then decide, hey, I want to go out and see the event. So we're doing more and more of that. Also, for you folks in real estate, you had commission changes August 17. I sat down with Eric Andrews. We did a video conversation. There's also a story about that. Real other popular thing on the Chatham Journal website is the police blotter. Everybody wants to see, do I know this person? And then they go, oh my God, I do. So it's true, you know you do. Also, what's interesting is talking about live streams. Last week, the Shimbui co-founder, Dane Barnes, was here. We did a video of him. We put a story of it, and it's like one of our most popular stories a year later because everybody's at the beach. That's my 5-minute notice there, isn't it? All right. Other thing, Mary Nettles, she's been a long time resident here. She's a black lady who grew up during segregation time. Her and I sat down and she talked about what it was like to grow up in a segregated Chatham County. We've got a story out on that. We've got a video out on that. Also, the other thing is, two of my good friends, Eric Andrews, they're cooler than you. Eric Andrews and Greg Stafford, we do 3 guys from Pittsburgh about every 2 weeks. We go out and sit in a restaurant. We BS about a bunch of things. We've sat down with Robert Reeves, who's our representative. We also sat down with Kyle Shipp. So that's out there as well. I do have postcards with a picture. It's got all the information on the details on the back. The other reason I'm disappointed with Dustin, not only am I not his coolest friend, but Dustin believes we live in a news desert. Dustin, you haven't been paying attention. I'm offering it in an oasis. Chatham Journal website, Chatham chat list, which is, we have 6,800 members. We're up to, I think, 7,800 chat lists. We go out Monday through Saturday, so we've been around for over 20 years. That information pops into your mailbox, email box every morning. This morning's, I haven't sent it out yet, Improv Theater at the plant, Chatham GOP at First Sunday, Bluegrass Experience at the Bynum Front Porch, Chatham Supplier Expo, Chatham Ag Center, September 18th, recommendations for service valve adjustments, I'm not sure what that is. Creative storytelling at Pittsburgh Senior Center, and somebody found a Grand Pekingese on Mans Chapel Road. That's the kind of stuff. Look, that's the Chatham chat list. If you want to whine about stuff, there's a place called, Next Door. Go there. If you want stuff that it will inform you Monday through Saturday, come to the Chatham chat list. Last thing on the Chatham chat list, Fridays are classified Fridays. You can send in, if you're a Chatham County resident business, you can send in your information. We'll put it on the classified for free. Tim Peterson over there, 15501 CrossFit, has done this last week. If you don't live in the county, guess what? You don't get to show up on the classifieds on Friday. And folks, that's a you problem, not a me problem. All right? So thank you very much. Again, pick up the call.
Awesome nature.